Welcome back to the Zero Check Podcast, episode 144. This is our grossest episode.
It's our grossest.
144. Is it weird that sometimes I can't remember many of the episodes now that I don't remember. Like, it's kind of, do you ever go back and like listen to one and you're like, oh, I don't remember that?
I listen to randomly. I'll throw one on, and like I think I went to like the bandit camp at one point, and it was just weird. Like it was a different podcast almost. It was
You're like, I recognize these voices, but I don't remember each individual thing that happened. You can kind of remember the high points and some of the key details, but like a lot of the mundane stuff, you're like, oh, that did happen.
Mm-hmm.
I had probably 6 hours of phone calls today. I mean, bits and pieces of all of them.
Oh, so you're fucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a normal day. That's not this average.
Or if you've
day,
used any kind of ticketing system and you go back and look through the history, you're like, oh wow, that's how I solved that. Wow, I don't remember, but I must have done it. There's a ticket.
I don't know how many times I've gone back and looked at an old query or old source code and been like, who the fuck wrote that? Oh, I did. I wrote that. I wrote that. Look at that.
All right. Now imagine that somebody made a terrible decision 2 years ago at work, and then look back and you're like, oh, that was me.
Oh, that was me.
I did that. Seemed like a good course of action at the time.
Look how much I've learned and grown.
Right. That's how you spin it. Well, boss, I've got good news and bad news. Good news is really screwed something up in 2023. That's the bad news, I guess. The good news is that I've grown a lot since then. Whatever. Fellas, it's time. It's time to play Pathfinder together again for the 144th time. Today we're doing a kingdom turn. Yay!
Oh my God.
Hooray.
All day. I've just been waiting.
Yeah, Brad's been looking forward to this all day.
Brad and I were talking about how excited we are about this earlier before anybody else got on. You guys should have been there.
Yeah, I was up at 4 this morning.
Great conversation.
Bill, it's Kingdom Turn Day.
Fuck yeah. We've been talking about it all day.
Yesterday was a tax deadline day. It was December 15th. So, I mean, I think they kind of, back to back.
So I kind of thought we might change our approach to kingdom turns. I mean, it's no secret that we have we've made it a hallmark of our podcast to dread kingdom turns. And the truth is I like them in theory, but I continue to be intimidated by the kingdom turns, even though we've done like 5 or 6 of them now. So I thought we might shift our perspective on this and get like fun music going during the kingdom turn. Like, like not quite the Jeopardy theme, but, like treat it like an encounter, treat it like the encounter that it is. I mean, this is a kingdom turn is an encounter.
It's a mini game.
It's a mini game. It's a mini game encounter. So we've got that on our agenda.
Is that yakking sax? Is that really appropriate?
What would be the soundtrack for a kingdom turn?
I don't know, like Sim Broadway,
Benny Hill.
maybe.
By Demons Be Driven by Pantera.
You guys caught a rash of shit on the Discord server for letting me roll bloom checks on you guys, which
I think that was less like attacking, and that was more like, oh my God, don't do that. Like they were concerned for you. That's what I think it was.
Look, it's an adventure game.
yeah.
If there's not a chance that we could die, then why are we playing it?
That's a good point.
So if I'm understanding that, like it could happen again, right? Like we could be exposed. And so do we want to decide now that we're going to keep those rolls coming?
Well, okay. So here's where I admit my sins, which I do to you guys from time to time. And I do blame the drafters of the Kingmaker module for this. I'm not going to take any blame for this. Timmel and his condition and everything, and really even the summary of this chapter, it all gets described to me at one point. And I read that and I reacted to it and filed it away. And what I did to Timmel, or what's scripted to happen to Timmel, I kind of did to you guys, right? A little bit, even though Timmel is, of course, doomed from the outset. I just figured there's a pretty small chance that you die to this. And I calculated it like 1 out of 700 is what I was attempting to simulate with you guys. Well, come to find out later in the module, the actual condition itself gets described. And it's not dissimilar from what I did, but there's stages and onset periods and stuff. So I tell you that to tell you this, which is that if you do encounter the bloom again, I will apply it to you the correct way. And it is still lethal. I think it's highly unlikely that 7th level adventurers will succumb to the bloom, given the DCs of the checks and stuff. So, I mean, you guys are strong individuals. I mean, it makes total sense that Timmel succumbs. It makes total sense that random villagers from time to time will succumb to this. While you guys might get the bloom, you guys are probably gonna be fine. Just put it that way.
Shot of penicillin and we'll be on our way.
Yeah.
But a couple natural ones in a row, and all of a sudden we got a ball game on this bloom. So, we'll see. But that's the deal. But I concur with Donnie on that comment. I think that I've known you guys now long time. We have some trust, which is very nice. And I think you guys know that I would not fuck you guys, but not all games are like that. And I can see some people being very defensive about, taking that risk heedlessly.
If you go back and listen to the Fort Trand original episode about not fucking us, I seem to remember somebody dying of no accord of their own.
Well, yeah, but I checked with Donnie first.
There was consent.
It wasn't malicious.
Yeah.
It wasn't malicious. And yeah, if I had thought through having one of you guys die of the bloom, I would have come to one of you guys and pitched it, or maybe not pitched it in I wouldn't have told you exactly what was going to happen, but I would have said, hey, how would you feel about being written off the show in a cool way? How would you feel about that?
So I will not answer your phone calls or your private texts. Ever.
Yeah. I guess one thing to keep in mind with, causing someone to have an emotional reaction is kind of cool. How many times you yelled at the TV over somebody, don't do that. That's stupid. That kind of stuff. That's
watching the Chiefs game. Yeah.
We've unofficially given you that permission, you're the DM here. These are our characters, but you can do with them within reason. Fudging a rule to kill us is one thing, but story RP writing us off. That's in your toolbox.
And I've thought that through. We haven't had in these more recent episodes, I've tried to find in-game reasonable ways to put you guys in danger.
Dry nose.
What comes to mind is, Bill. Yeah. But yeah, what comes to mind is the Gragglebeard encounter where it's Gragglebeard wants to kill this sorcerer. He wants to, this is how he's acting right now. We all know it. So let's play it this way. Right. And you guys, you guys worked it out and Sirio made it,
I was a little puckered.
It would have been horrible. But as I'm reading this encounter, I'm just oh my God, I got these boulders that I can just throw at you over and over and over again. And he's not going to stop. But you guys, you knew that you worked the problem. You got to figure it out, which I really liked. I don't know. You guys want to do
I do want to say something about the kingdom turns.
Okay.
It's I feel since we're using the sheets and everything's kind of neatly done in front of us, there's not going to be a whole lot of, hey, let me go search and find this. I think they'll be a little smoother and go a little quicker. So it won't be as painful.
Yeah. That first kingdom turn. Oh my God. I had 5 pages open, 3 PDFs.
It was
just
12
trying to
hours
find
long. We had to edit it down to an hour and a half.
Yeah. It was
how
bad.
many cheat sheets did we try to put together right?
Yeah. As written in the player's guide, what the players can look at, I think it's poorly laid out. So what we're going to use is the kingdom turn module for Foundry for the Pathfinder adventure, and it's nicely laid out, and it also incorporates the V&K rule set to make things makes things make sense.
And really, I think we're going to turn this over to Chris to run. Chris, you've done about 72 of these now on your own to get the kingdom up and going, or 26? I thought you said, right? 26 kingdom turns you've run kind of alone.
Oh yeah, not quite that many. We were able to get up to level 6 by only running 26 kingdom turns.
26.
So kind of the reasoning behind that was this new V&K rule set that we're using. There's way more ways and opportunities to gain experience, claiming hexes, building the buildings, a couple new milestones, and so just leveling up felt easier. Not easier. It just made more sense. It had a better flow.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what's going to happen is that the kingdom will now begin to gain experience faster than the players will. The kingdom gets capped at your level. So we can level the kingdom to 7th, but then when the kingdom's ready to turn over to 8th, it won't do so until you guys turn over to 8th. And then the kingdom will begin to level with you. And I think that might be how this will begin to shape up. Do you agree?
I think it'll be close to that, yeah. And there's a mechanic at the end of the turn where you convert all your remaining resource points into kingdom experience points. So depending on how much you do each turn, you can speed up or slow down your leveling.
Got it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Very good. Goodness gracious, let's get Sim Broadway playing, and let's rejoin our party at Fort Trand. You guys have arrived. You know that there is this plague going around, this illness. I'd like to, from a narrative standpoint, throw you guys a curveball. I'd like to increase your unrest by 2, coming in to this kingdom. Trand, you see Chris? So his jaw dropped.
I know. I just went down unrest. I set it up to 2, and okay.
Or should I do it by 2d4? No, that'd be horrifying. 8 unrest. That's a big deal, right? I can't do that. I can't do that. Or should I do a d4 of unrest? I'm mad.
RP that out. Like, we've been kind of out on like a hunting party.
True.
Meanwhile, the kingdom's like going to shit.
A week and a half? A week?
Yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Last time we did something like this, there was some little dude causing a bunch of problems that we almost...
Oh, yeah. We had that fake
what was his
trial.
name?
Gregory,
that's right.
Yeah, Gregory, who I believe is still in your garrison or in your brig. I don't know where he is.
And plus, the queen came back a statue. That might cause a little bit of unrest.
Yeah, actually, can we talk about that first? How are you guys handling the statue of the queen?
Straps and kind of pads, moving blankets.
Yeah, as far as traveling, that makes sense. But back in Fort Trand, in the town hall, I mean, it's a little eccentric and kind of weird, but Sirio is treating the statue as if she were not a statue, right? So like she comes to meals. I mean,
oh no!
I don't know if we'll have to hire like extra people to like handle the statue to like carry around. But yeah, any function that Queen Valerie would have been at, that the statue's there.
So it's like that movie with Ryan Gosling, Lars and the Real Girl. You ever seen that? That's the plot of Lars and the Real Girl, where he's fallen in love with a mannequin and takes the mannequin around. And it's weird, but like they live in a small town, and eventually the mannequin, like the rest of the townspeople in support of Lars, the main character, they begin to accept the mannequin and treat the mannequin like a real girl. I'm just going to go and spoil the movie because it's all coming back to me. Eventually she gets elected to the city council. Like they like whatever her name is, the real girl. And then finally when Lars, this fascination of his has run its course, he announces to everybody, my girlfriend isn't feeling that well. And eventually, they have to have a funeral for the mannequin, and anyway, it's a good movie. I'm making it sound horrifying.
That's kind of what I'm picturing though with Sirio, like carting around a statue.
Well, I guess I was prepared to try to I was curious whether you're going to try to hide this somehow. Like, everything's fine with the queen. She's just not feeling well, or something. But it sounds like, no, we're embracing this full on. Is that? No,
and almost not to like make her a martyr, but almost something like a symbol to rally behind in this time of turmoil, with the bloom. Our queen's essentially victim of the bloom.
Oh, okay. So you're choosing truth and rallying the people. And wow. Okay. So I will give you, I think we're just going to stick with 2 unrest. I'm not going to increase unrest because of what's happened to Valerie. Nor will I give you a chance to inadvertently increase unrest through any deception here. See, I like what you're doing. I think I think the townspeople react with resolve to this. And everyone, of course, now is keeping their eyes open for basilisk blood. Please increase unrest by 2. And Chris, I'll turn it over to you, my friend. Let's manage our kingdom. Let's do a kingdom turn under these circumstances.
All right. Yeah, I know Brad's excited. I know we're all excited. So we're going to start the kingdom turn. You start by gaining 1 fame. What you can use fame for is to re-roll a check. So if you fail one of your activities, you can use a fame point and re-roll. The next part of upkeep is new leadership. We have no empty leadership roles, so we're going to keep moving. Adjust unrest. We had no new leadership, so now it's time to collect resource dice. The kingdom gets so many dice. The size of your kingdom gets so many dice based on the buildings and stuff and all your town hall and settlements. You get so many dice. So we're just going to click perform.
Oh my God.
And it rolls a whole massive D8, right?
Oh, so we had, my God.
resource dice that we carried over from last turn, and the mod tracks all this, and so we ended up with 82 resource points.
That's a lot of resource points.
Yeah, we can use those to buy commodities, to do activities, to build buildings, all kind of stuff.
So could you just kind of ride out the kingdom turn, not do anything, and just give yourself 82 out of 1,000 experience points at the end of the turn?
You could. With the rule set, I think we're doing, it's a 7 XP per resource point conversion based on our size. But I think the module caps it at 150. Because I've looked in that as a way to kind of cheese it, but I think it's capped at 150 per turn.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
That you can convert over.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So yeah, we've got 82 resource points, and then the next step of this upkeep phase is to pay consumption. So your settlements, the bigger they are, the more food they consume. If you don't have food stockpiled, if you don't have enough farms, you could increase unrest and pay consumption. We have 2 armies right now, so we do have a little bit of extra consumption. So yeah, we have 1 consumption because we have these fielded armies. So let me take our food down by...
And I can't remember if we had this conversation in the last episode or offline, but we interpret these armies to be kind of like 30 to 40 guys, we think, each.
Yeah, I was thinking like a company size, so like 80 to 100, 75, 80 guys.
Sense.
About.
Okay.
I don't think it's like an army, because that's like, that's a lot of guys.
That's thousands of guys. I interpret as an army. Okay. But this is like a meaningful unit that you can move around the board if warranted.
Definitely. So yeah, after collecting all those resource points, paying our consumption, we're pretty well stocked on commodities. We've got plenty of food, lumber, stone, ore, and luxuries. So all of our stockpiles are pretty much close to being maxed out. So now we move on to the activities. Every player leader gets 3 activities, and every NPC leader gets 2. And then our settlements each get a chance to build a building. So we get to decide, or we can roll who goes first, or how do you guys want to do it?
And you have 2 unrest right now to deal with.
Yes. So you can use activities to reduce unrest. Certain buildings that you build reduce unrest. There's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do. All right, so Donnie, you're up. You get to do 3 activities.
Oh my goodness! From the leadership section, right? From
commerce, leadership, region,
from any of them,
or civic. Okay. Like they're all combined with the way we're playing.
Okay. Do we need to do anything with hexes?
So I was planning to do the claim hexes. So I'm going to do the claim hexes, and then I was also thinking of doing some clandestine business.
Yeah.
And you're to the point where you can claim 2 hexes a kingdom turn. Is that true?
Yes. Yep.
So I guess you guys can split that up how you wish.
Let's see here.
So like as treasurer, a lot of the things in the commerce, you would get your bonuses on dealing with trade agreements and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna trade commodities. So 5 different categories: commodities, food, lumber, luxuries, ore, and stone. You trade commodities. Select 1 commodity that your kingdom currently stockpiles and reduce that community stockpile by up to 4. Then attempt a basic check. If you trade with the group that you've established diplomatic relations with, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to the check. We just got some resources, right?
Yep.
And
yeah, so we've got 3 trade agreements established. We've got Rostland, Vesket, and Varnhold. So as long as we're trading with one of them, we'll get that bonus.
I want Og to do this in character, and I'll be Maker Varn.
Maker. We've got 2 ore that we want to trade with your kingdom, or with your settlement.
Ore.
2 ore.
We're playing Catan all of a sudden.
Of ore.
The fuck.
Yeah, exactly. 2 ore for a sheep.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna risk up to 2 our stockpile by up to 4, but I'm only doing half of that for 2.
What? You got
I can
two?
I could trade my stock. I could do my stockpile up to 4, but I'm just choosing to do 2.
I see you have. So you have 1 ore. You need 2 more.
No.
We're selling.
When I trade commodities, I select 1 commodity. I'm choosing ore that your kingdom currently stockpiles and reduce that commodity stockpile by up to 4. But I am just going to reduce it by 2.
Okay.
So I'm saying, hey, do you want me to trade 2? And you're going to say,
sure. Yes, I'll take your ore. Good, fine, Shrikehaven ore. Glints in the sun in a special way.
It is artisan ore.
Is it?
It is. So
the ore was crafted, was it?
It was. To roll this, I need to choose treasure. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I think everything else is set.
And then you'll choose. You'll create a bonus for +1 since we're using an established trade agreement.
Okay. Bonus.
I've never been more excited in my life than for this right now. Hey, let's trade. Let's do it. Mager's ready. Let's deal with Mager. See if you can take advantage of him.
Okay. And where is the... There it is. So this is going to show a +14 on this. I don't remember what the DC is.
Our DC is 24 right now.
Okay. Gain 1 resource die next turn. Success.
Yeah, so success. So we gain 1 resource die per commodity traded. So you traded 2, we'll get 2 for the 2 resource die next turn.
All right.
Nice job, Donnie.
A little bit of gambling. And I'm doing 2 more. Is that right?
Yeah, you get 2 more.
All right. I think, you know what? We're going to do he knows that there's some unrest and things. Oh, Mager Varn, enjoy the ore. And now to celebrate
Thanks.
our
Don't you know what I'm going to make with it?
What?
I'm going to smelt the ore into bars and then use the bars to make weapons, which I will use to defend myself from your encroaching territory.
Why do you have to smell it to do that?
No, smelt.
Oh, I thought it was weird you were going to smell the ore. I would be odd. All right, so but now we're going to do a decadent feast.
Rock sniffer over there.
Rock sniffers. My goddess is more than just a goddess of death. She's also the goddess of gluttony. So we're going to have... Oh, can I do this?
Oh, this is Jathel's.
Yeah,
special.
so since we have
can't do that.
Jathel slotted, we can do this.
She can do that,
Since
okay.
She is,
Well, I was looking to do something to lower unrest. That's what I was
You could
wanting to do.
skip collection of taxes, I suppose.
yeah, if we don't collect taxes, we can reduce unrest.
I thought there was like a resting thing. Rest and relax. Yeah, working nonstop can burn out even the most devoted and dedicated individuals. Such is important to take time for yourself. Critical success. Citizens enjoy time off and ready to get back to work. Lose 1 unrest. So yeah, I think you guys go with me doing a rest and relax.
Go for it, man.
All right. Treasurer, no bonuses on this one, right? Okay. So this is only at a +4, so it's going to be worse.
Chris, are there any prohibitions on the multiple leaders doing the same thing?
Only some skills, not rest and relax.
Got it.
All right. So only hit a 16 on this, so it is a failure. The rest is welcome, but not particularly beneficial in the long term. So +4 DC increase if rest and relax perform next turn.
Picture you and Mager Varn laying there with cucumber slices on your eyes. It's just not working. It's not working
Just
out.
not.
Though.
We're just sitting in the lawn chairs by ourselves, and nobody's hanging out with us. And then last one. We'll do another commerce one. This time I'm going to do improved lifestyle. I'm going to attempt a basic check to draw upon your kingdom's treasury to enhance the quality of life for your citizens. So let's go ahead and roll this. And this could gain additional unrest if I fuck it up. So
I know, I saw
there's
that.
always that. At a +10, failure. Uh-oh. Your push to improve, it looks like I rolled a total of 17. Failure. Your push to improve lifestyle helps your citizens enjoy life. For the remainder of the kingdom turn, you gain a +1 circumstance bonus to culture-based checks. In addition, you've strained your treasury. Take a -1 circumstance penalty to economy-based checks for the remainder of this kingdom turn.
Oh, look at that. Chris is adding the mods.
It
in
is. That's awesome.
The sheet. Oh my gosh.
So I think
because I wouldn't remember that.
I think I made things worse.
I think.
Yeah. No, that's all right, guys.
You know what,
I'm gonna go take
Donnie?
my break now.
Don't feel bad. I can tell you as a
I don't.
local government worker in real life that I also from time to time make things worse for everybody. So, you take it as it comes. Well, I love this already so much more than trying to do it on my own. And big thanks to V&K for coming up with this new rubric. I'd really like to have, I've mentioned this more than once. I talk with Kieran Shara from time to time. And my plan is to eventually invite him to come on, and maybe he can take us through a Kingdom turn too with his expertise. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm sorry. Please continue, guys.
That's Donnie's, Og. Yeah. His 3 turns. Bill, Dry, what are you doing this Kingdom turn?
Bro, I'm spreading the legend.
Ooh, spreading the legend.
Fuck yeah,
I've not looked at that one.
Yep.
Spread the legend. You work to spread the word of the party's heroics and achievements, both through word of mouth and by distributing chapbooks or one-sheets detailing their exploits. Attempt a basic arts check to determine.
Hence the printing press. See, it worked out.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right. This is, isn't this enabled by the printing press? I think it might be.
Well, you get a +2, it looks like.
Oh, I see. Attempt a basic arts check to determine the success of your efforts. If you have secured a printing press for the kingdom, the arts checks gains a +2 item bonus. Okay.
Cool. It's going to be tough since it's an arts check for you.
I know. Man.
I love this.
I know.
I love this is going to go.
It'll be interesting because when I was running them, I was min-maxing. So we had no unrest, no nothing. But everyone gets to do whatever they want, so it'll be interesting.
Everybody's just watching Dry walk around with art supplies. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
How do you add the +2?
It'll do it. I think.
Okay, so you're on the perform screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in that
Modifier.
blank box, you can just type whatever and then say untyped, and then as the modifier do 2, and then click the plus. That should add it. So really, you're going to be rolling this at a +7 on a DC 24.
Oh my God.
This is going to go great.
If anyone can do it, Bills can do it.
Oh.
Or
Oh no!
It's a natural 2.
We gain 1d4 unrest.
That's a critical failure. So
it is.
I was chatting with Kieran Shara about unrest. So on critical failures, that's also going to increase one of our ruins.
Ooh.
I need to see what the ruin is that's tied to arts.
So you were trying to spread a legend. What were you trying to spread, and what got spread?
Just how amazing we are. Like, it wasn't just me. I was trying to talk the whole team up.
Well, I didn't mean just you. Like, was it a legend about when the queen got turned to stone?
How the queen got turned to stone.
Yeah.
How the queen got turned to stone. And our valiant efforts to unstone her.
I can see that, yeah. And then
just ended up me throwing Chris under the bus for choosing me over his wife.
I can see that. Yeah.
It sounds like a story where you tell, and it's like, did you really just choose to tell us that? Like, you'd have dragged me out of that with horses. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, our arts is tied to culture, and culture is the counterpoint to the corruption ruin. So we're going to increase our corruption by 1. Bill rolled a D4 for the unrest, so our unrest goes up by 2. So we have 4 unrest right now.
Doubled it.
That was your first activity. Remember, we do have these faint. Well, I think they're renamed to renown points. So we have a renown point that we can use to re-roll stuff. But I would suggest not using it here because you're not good at arts.
I'm gonna leave the city and go find the armies and do some warfare exercises.
So you can do a train. We didn't build the armies out, but you can teach them a new tactic if you want to use that as one of your activities.
Yeah, I'll do that. Do I get like a modifier to this or anything?
Yeah, so so you're on the train army activity.
Now, if you go to leadership, it's the very last one. It's a warfare exercise. You spend time studying the nation's army, speaking to its commanders, researching historical records of battles, running simulations in war rooms to help predict the best ways to prepare for upcoming conflicts. Attempt a basic warfare check to determine the success of these exercises.
I've not looked at this activity, so I'm unfamiliar with it.
It might be Valerie's.
I'm the general, bitch.
Okay.
She can't do anything. She's stone. What is she going to do?
Not warfare exercises. It might be valid. Let me see. I say roll it. I say let's do it. Let's have
I
fun.
already did. I rolled a 23.
Failure.
What?
Oh yeah, that's one under our DC, so that's a failure.
All right, let's add another unrest to my fucking...
No unrest. So the failure, the warfare exercises provide no insight. So like, I don't know what our armies were doing. Like, I guess
You're 0 for 2, man. Let's go for 3.
All right, we're going to do a show of force.
After all of that.
Wow.
Let's take a moment and make some observations here. So, as good as Bill and Dry are on the battlefield, when it comes to civics, I'm sensing a deficiency here. I'm sorry. Okay.
I would rather be out murdering things than in the city trying to rule it.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. All right, so let's try show of force. Using your advice, a public show of force was performed in an attempt to curtail criminal activity and subversive activity in the kingdom.
we don't have any crime ruin right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's no crime to lose, and on failure, all you can do is gain unrest.
Can I quell unrest?
Yeah, I think we have a kingdom feat. Yeah, we've got the kingdom feat Crushed Descent. Your rule Brooks? Brooks? Brooks. How do you say that?
Brooks.
Brooks? Crushed Descent. Your rule brooks no dissent and stamps out traitors, making harsh examples of them. Once per kingdom turn, when you gain unrest, you can attempt to crush the dissent by attempting a basic warfare check. On a success, the unrest increase is canceled, but on a critical failure, the unrest increase is doubled. So, Bill, you can make a warfare check to erase that unrest.
Now, is that a kingdom activity, or is that? Do you guys just get that for free?
That's just from the feat. Yeah, but we can do it. We can do it.
Yeah,
now.
I say do it, Bill. Try to crush that unrest.
Is there like a thing I click on and accept a roll, a d20, and
you might be able to click on warfare. So if you go to the turn tab, scroll down to the skills, find warfare, the button, and then choose your.
failure. 24 again.
Ooh, not a crit.
What 24?
Not a crit on failure, or not a crit failure. So.
Yeah, total 20 out of that's a failure. So.
Yeah. All right. Well,
At least it didn't double.
I mean, we still gained an unrest.
Well, no. On a failure, it doesn't gain any unrest. Just on a crit, it would have doubled to from 4 to 6. But I think you still got an action left.
No, it was 3 turns.
Yeah, but that feat doesn't count as a.
Fuck.
There's a quell unrest as well.
Yeah, just quell.
That'll go great.
What
You
could
got
possibly
that.
go
Send
wrong?
your agents among the citizenry with the charge of suppressing dissent and calming unrest. You can attempt a basic arts, folklore, intrigue, magic, politics, or warfare, ding, 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 check to quell unrest. But you can never use the same skill for this activity in consecutive kingdom turns. This activity cannot be attempted more than once per kingdom turn. Okay, let's get that unrest. Oh no!
Jesus, Bill.
Oh no!
Wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
What'd you roll there?
To do. I rolled a whopping 18.
You put a 4 on the die.
Oh, you rolled a
I did
4.
put a 4
Yeah,
on the die.
that's not enough.
I failed all across the board.
Yeah, so I guess let's recap there. There's a crit fail, a fail, and a fail.
Yes.
You could use the renown to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
No, look how happy Brad is right now. Do you see him?
Pretty fucking stoked.
So happy. You see,
My
he
day
put
has been made.
His hand went over his mouth to hide the
If
smile.
I'm rolling that bad, Brad's not going to go over a 0.
He's going to hit 90 20s all night.
Mitch is moving the
Let's
snickerdoodles.
mercifully
Caverns.
move away from Dry Cold May.
Yeah, get away
no
from me.
re-roll, Bill. You can use
No,
your
dude.
no.
Zero check
You're
that
not,
shit.
he's not feeling it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God.
Hey, thank you
God
for
damn it,
reminding me.
Brad.
Wait, reminding you of what?
I'm going to resolve. I'm going to resolve the 0 check.
No, you can't do it after his turn.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess you can.
I'll do it. I'm going to
Let's
do
see
it.
what happens.
Who had the condition?
Bill
Dry
did.
Cold May.
Oh,
It probably would have made more sense for me to do it first, but
That's all
I'm
right.
going to roll on the downtime table. I'm not sure this will mesh. Let's just let fate take over.
we'll see what happens.
All right, here I go. I'm going to roll a D100 here on the desk.
This is when shit goes wrong.
27.
Okay. Oh my. Okay, so 27. You lose the ability to speak intelligibly for 1d4 days. All that comes out is gibberish and nonsense.
I
you
think
can
we have to
still
retcon.
communicate with sign language if known. Universal hand signals do not count.
I think that explains all those rolls. Honestly,
Yep.
That's amazing.
Here comes the D4.
You can't talk.
It's one day.
Yeah, it's not that you can't speak. It's you can't speak intelligibly. So like, yeah, you're just kind of.
Can I write? Can I write things down?
I don't know.
I think even normally Dry is illiterate, right? He can't read or write. Isn't that? I thought we established.
This guy is not illiterate. He's very educated. Thank you.
I think
would like to argue with
Kaiserverse
that.
sign language is its own language. So you have to have that as a known language
Yeah.
to use
I
it. So you
don't have
can't. So
I love it. And what's I just think that like when you were trying to quell unrest, you were like, what's some stupid
Just
shit?
like a Tasmanian devil out there.
Okay. Well, this has been Dry Colmay's turn. I'll turn it back over to you, Chris. I'll just be
all
over
right,
here.
yeah. So Brad, what's Mitch up to?
God, I don't know. I'm looking through this list and like nothing really fits Mitch, but we'll just take something we're trained and try to get a
So
win
yeah,
here.
like building roads. You're good at building roads.
Oh, so can we do buildings? Is that what where's the building
Yeah,
roads?
we would probably use your leader to roll the buildings turn, the
Do we wanna do
settlement's
that now?
turn to do buildings.
Okay. Is that under region?
Yeah, it's a region
Okay.
or civic, like build
Civic, there it
structure.
is, okay.
Build structures or demolish.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should demolish something. No. Let's build a structure. Let's go for that. See what happens here. Gonna perform. Oh, so that makes me pick something.
Yeah, so it should filter all the available structures based on how many resources and resource points we have available.
Okay. Wow, look at this. Boy, there's
Spots
a lot.
we can build in. We can build in.
Is that a filter I need to add?
Let me look at build
Max
structure.
level 6, min lots.
Yeah,
max
so
lots.
active settlement. Fort Trand is full.
Yep. Okay, so I could build something in Snicker. I'm going to go build something in
There you
Snickerdoodle.
go.
Yeah, we have in Snickerdoodle we have one slot open, so no buildings that take up two spaces.
Okay. I think Snickerdoodle needs a bank. Can I build a bank in Snickerdoodle? Is that what I'm
The
doing?
Bank of Snickerdoodle.
You got to name it though.
Yeah, so it's right now Snickerdoodle has a brewery, a general store, granary, house, 4 things of houses, a mill, a pier, stonemason, dive bar, town hall, and a watchtower. It does not have a bank.
do
So,
bank?
yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know
if you
what
got a silver mine, you got to get a bank.
That's
Right?
I don't know what a bank does.
Well, I'm going to open it up and we're going to take a look here. Item bonus, +1 bonus to tap treasury, capital investments, and collect taxes. Capital investment leadership activity can be used only within the influence area of a settlement with a bank.
Wow. So you can go to Snickerdoodle and do a capital investment.
I like that. I don't know what any of that means, but I like it. All right. So I've got, let's see. So I'm going to close that again.
I just like the idea of that's where the bank
I do
is.
too.
I think that's cool.
Okay. So I've clicked build. I'm going to go
Oh yeah,
to,
they could have a vault down in the caverns.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fucking Gringotts over here.
I'm the viceroy, right?
You're the viceroy.
You are.
Oh, this is a roll +11. I can't fuck this
Come
up.
on
Bill.
now.
So the buildings have their own DCs. It's not 24. So this is a DC 20.
Okay.
That's horse shit.
Here we go. Oh my God.
Oh no!
It's a 2. 2 in the 9. What's going on? Okay.
Talk shit now.
Maybe it's time for us to use our renown to re-roll finally so we can get our bank.
Yeah, so I would suggest using a reroll here.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're going to spend our renown. And yeah, go ahead and
Come
reroll
on,
it again.
Mitch.
Bank build roll +12. Wait, no, I got check ruler, viceroy. There we go. Well, it's marginally better, but not great. That is a 6 on the die, so that's a good roll for Mitch. It's only what? Not enough.
17.
It's got to be a
So
20.
yeah,
That's only 18.
total 17. The DC for the bank is 20. That's a failure. So
Cool.
we still spend the resources, and it's slowed. So the bank will be able to. We can complete building the bank next turn.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. You can try to complete it next kingdom turn. If you do so, you do not need to repay the RP in commodity costs. So we get another shot.
Okay. All right. So then my next thing, for my next trick.
This is really good. We're doing great.
This is freaking terrible.
Yeah.
This is a bad kingdom turn so far.
Yeah, it really is. Irrigation. Let's get some irrigation going.
We only got like 9 more of these.
So this is irrigation for Fort Trand then? Okay, let's see.
Where's irrigation at?
It is under region.
Okay, yeah, I found it. Yeah, so Fort Trand, I believe, is plains.
Lose 1 resource point. Then attempt a basic check. The hex gains a river or lake terrain feature.
Fort Trand already has that.
Okay, don't want to do that then. All right. This is the kind of the frustrating part about kingdom turns is there's this giant list and then like no real guidance on what to do with it.
To go fishing.
It's 2 up from where you were.
Yeah, it just says go fishing.
All right, I'm going to go fishing. Cool. Nope, he's not. That's a 19.
Oh
8 on the
my.
die.
You're going fishing, not catching. So,
Yep.
So yeah, failure. You gain no food commodities.
damn.
Sweet. I got one more turn to burn out here. Let's
Yeah, there's harvest crops, gather livestock.
well, fuck yeah. Let's put a floppy hat on. Mitch is going to go harvest some crops.
Harvest crops.
He's going to catch the field on fire.
Attempt.
Hello, fellow farmers. I would like some wheats, please.
Yeah,
3
you're good at
wheats.
agriculture, right?
Yeah, it's a plus
My
15.
gosh.
There you go.
I mean, it's like that's a given. Like a plus 15. Like, just give it to me now.
Oh
That's a 4 on the die.
no. You rolled a 4.
It's just a regular failure, not a critical.
What were you saying about 5
I
minutes
don't
ago?
want to talk about it, Bill.
Gain no food commodities, but you didn't lose any.
So yeah, going fishing, harvesting crops, and gathering livestock, that's the way you can build up your food stores to feed your armies. But since we're failing at this, that's okay.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for Chris.
I'm going to claim hexes.
Okay.
No, you're not.
I might not. Let's give it a whirl. I want to claim a hex. We're going to use our intrigue to claim a hex. Put a 14 on the die for a total of 30.
Hey.
Yeah, so we claim a hex.
Whoa.
All right.
The king's doing his job.
We're going to try to claim the hexes between Fort Sertova and the Snickerdoodle.
Okay.
So I'll make a change on the map there. Oh, you've got the map. Look at that.
I do. I have it here. So let's see. You going to go for the Shrike Cascade?
I think until we can't see the names of them, but we can see their hex. I'm going for hex number 4.22.
Ah, okay. This is just a nice hilly bit of terrain in the green belt. I will go ahead and convert that to you guys. We're going to call it claimed. There you go.
Look at that.
Oh boy, so exciting. Yeah, and so we're going to try to claim another hex.
Hell yeah.
The one northeast of that one.
Okay. This is the Shrike Cascade. This is where Bashk Trand saw the Stag Lord necklace. Remember when Sirio scaled the waterfall?
Oh,
Yeah.
Put an 8 on the die,
Oh.
so we just hit the DC at 24.
Very nice. Okay. All right.
So yeah, we'll claim that one as well.
You've got it.
So our claimed hexes goes up to 33 total.
You claimed a landmark
Oh.
Oh,
because
What's
the Shrike Cascade is here.
oh yeah, I remember that.
And what happens again when you claim a landmark? You get more renown or something?
So when you claim a landmark, you get to pick a ruin to go down.
Oh,
So since our corruption went up, we'll choose the corruption there.
perfect. Very nice.
Some of the other skills, until the end of our next kingdom turn, we get a +2 bonus.
Great.
So that'll hopefully help out our next couple turns. My last activity, I'm going to do some clandestine business. Hopefully this doesn't screw us up. We'll see. Could be good, could be bad. I put a 4 on the die. So continuing with our terrible turn, that's a total of 20 for a failure.
Oh God, that adds things.
What I was trying to do, you know there are criminals in your kingdom, and they know you know. You encourage them to send kickbacks in the form of resources and commodities to the government, but the common citizens will be more than upset if they find out. This starts a basic check against our control DC, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we failed. We still gain resource die, but we also gain unrest and corruption.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, outside City Hall, somebody was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. What happened to the Queen?" But then you see this envelope like get handed across, and it was like, "Oh!" Just in plain view. It's crazy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shit. So you're telling me I got to do 8 of these now with our NPCs? Because I've been kind of thinking this through. Should I just kind of get going?
Yeah.
Harem Silverchair. For his first of 2 actions, he will evangelize the end. You spend time preaching the end times. On a success, I will lose 1d3 unrest. On a failure, I will lose 1 unrest. But on a crit failure, gain a d4 of unrest. So, okay, so I've selected Harem.
That's a harem only.
That's Harem's special
thing,
move,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
So, while your sermons certainly aren't for everyone, your methods avoid deliberately antagonizing those who see hope in the world while simultaneously providing ease and calm to the more desperate among the kingdom's citizens. Okay, so I select Harem and then I click perform and that's it.
So yeah, you click perform and then the leader drop-down box, pick that and then choose, what is he, Magister?
Leader, okay. Magister, folklore, leader, okay, DC 24. Okay, here I go. Really? Only at a +4 I'm doing this?
It's just as the DCs get higher, if you're like trying to do something you're not trained in, it's just...
So it looks like he's got +3 folklore, but we've got
Magister.
take a -2 because of the unrest as well. It looks like.
Are we trained in... I don't think we're trained in folklore. Yeah, we're untrained.
So that's going to be a problem for him no matter what.
There's also a change where I think we get our... At least, it's like... what's the player feat where you get to add your level...
Assurance.
To your... Yeah. It's not assurance. It's... Sirio has it. What's it called?
Oh, untrained improvisation.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, untrained improvisation. Yeah, so our kingdom does have the untrained improvisation. So you'd be able to add, instead of the base +3, it's a base +10.
Oh wow.
No, base plus 9 since we're kingdom level 6.
Yeah, you can type in that bottom box. It says name and then untyped. You can put in that value, put a name and then the modifier into the plus. And it'll add it. It should.
Okay, so I'm going to do this at a +10. Even on a failure, they're all reduce unrest, so it's worth it. Come on, Harem. It's my guy, 17 on the die.
Oh, there you go.
Got a success for a total of, I'll lose 1d3 unrest for us. I will roll that now.
Oh.
And just like that,
wow.
Harem has reduced unrest by 3.
Damn.
Doing some
Good
work.
job, Harem. Fine. Let's see. What else is Harem going to do? What's he good at? How about provide care? Attempt a basic check to organize and encourage your settlement's healers, apothecaries, medics, and other caregivers to provide care and support citizens in need. All right. Come on, Harem. Yeah, this is my guy here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We're awesome at defense. DC 24, mod of +14. Here I go. Come on, Harem. Yeah, 11 on the die. Let's see. And just like that, we have reduced unrest to 0.
Wow.
Nice. Look at that.
Dang.
All right.
Our NPCs are really doing it for us.
I don't
As
know.
is
Let's see.
tradition.
They could run this in the background for us.
Yeah, they could run it
and
in
we
the
could just
background.
go and maybe adventure.
Why don't I have Lindsay do read all about it? This is her printing press special ability. You take advantage of your nation's paper to print an extra edition, a bonus-sized issue, or something to spread news to the citizens of the nation so that they are more prepared for upcoming events or more informed on how to deal with ongoing events like, I don't know, the Bloom. Attempt a basic
This is why we did the side quest.
I guess so. Attempt a basic scholarship check to determine how helpful this information proves to be. On a success, the info will be helpful, but only against ongoing events. The next time you attempt a skill check to resolve an ongoing event during this kingdom turn. Okay, we don't have any ongoing events yet. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go for the crit success, which might be very helpful. So let's see. She's not super good at this. I only get a +6 mod, but I guess
We'll get that extra bone. We're not trained in scholarship, so we'll get that 6.
Okay, I will add that on.
Bottom.
Very good. Okay, I'm doing this at a +13. Come on, Lindsay. Oh, it's a natural 1, though. Ooh, bummer.
Fucking Lindsay's fired.
Oh, my.
Critical parts of the information you published are false. Boy.
Fake news, Lindsay.
You take a
Come on.
-2 circumstance penalty to all skill checks made to resolve kingdom events for the remainder of this kingdom turn. Well, we'll see if we trigger a kingdom event. Okay. So let's see here. I think maybe I will.
So that was called Read All About It, and it was a scholarship check. Let me see which ruin that's going to increase since it was a crit fail.
Right. Yeah, fake news.
So that crit fail is going to increase our corruption because she was telling the wrong news.
Yeah. She said that the bloom comes out of the butt when it doesn't. That's what she said. That's what happened. It's just what happened.
Yep. Okay. I've increased our corruption.
Jaethel.
Good job, Lindsay.
I'm going to cede her second action. I just don't see a reason to do that. I'm going to look at infiltration for Jaethel. You send spies out to gather intelligence on a neighboring nation. She wants to look at Varnhold, a cult or thieves guild within your borders. Okay. You send spies out to gather intelligence on a neighboring nation. I'm going to do Varnhold. Let's see here. I can, if I crit this, we'll lose unrest and reduce a ruin. On a success, we'll even nevertheless lose unrest when you learn something important about the target. Okay, here comes Jaethel, the emissary. Intrigue at a plus 16, DC 24. I like my odds on this. 8 on the die. Okay, we will reduce unrest by 1 with Jaethel with that success.
Can we roll above a 10? Oh, man.
I don't know. I guess it's easy when Jaethel is rolling high. And then look at this Decadent Feasts. Let's see. How are we doing on Unrest? Do we still have any? No, we're at 0.
No, Unrest is gone.
We zeroed it back out.
So now the rest of our rolls are going to be better.
Okay. I will not take her final one. And then with Amiri, I thought I might do
one of the ones to get food, or if she has a special skill.
You know what? Can one of the NPCs work on restoring the Temple of the Elk? There's this restore the temple special ability here. It's a folklore check though, so that's not going to go well.
Whoever's good at folklore. If she has a special, or she can gather livestock.
Let's go ahead and gather livestock, I guess. Her special, Jaethel's, is the Decadent Feasts, which takes a bunch of luxury stuff and tries to convert it into reducing unrest. So let's not do that. Yeah, Amiri provides a structure. Wow, so she has interesting, custom battle feats that she can train you guys to do. She's got a good camping activity.
Army tactics?
No, she has skill feats that she can train you guys in.
Oh.
But it looks like with Amiri, she enables a level 15 structure called Gladiatorial Arena.
Oh.
So there's not a special that she has. I think we're set up okay, guys. I'll just go ahead and I'll cede the rest of my, I don't need to
have her do
right.
Gather livestock.
Okay. That's a region activity, right? Yeah, gather livestock. Okay, here we go. We'll have the warden do it. Wilderness at a plus 16. Here we go. 26. That's a success. Gain 1 food. I'll click that for you guys. Can I just do it again?
I don't know if you can do it more than once. I don't know.
How about supplementary hunting?
Yeah, I think that's an Ikendeo.
Yeah, but
skill.
I since he works as a warden too, I thought I'd give you his as well. I enabled it for you guys because Ikendeo works for Amiri. You know what I'm saying? So
I like it.
Yeah, sure. Let's do supplementary hunting. Following your advice, rural dwelling citizens work to supplement stores of food and resources through hunting and trapping. Attempt a basic wilderness check to gather excess livestock from the local wildlife ranches, farms, generate food and commodities. Okay, here comes the warden. All right. And because I'm rolling hot, I expect that to continue. Yep, plus 10 or plus 8, plus 16 on that, total of 26. I can either gain a D4 of food, 1 luxury, or 1 resource die next turn. What do you guys think?
Our food's maxed out, so let's take that resource die.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it. All right. And that will conclude the leadership, I think, for everybody.
All right. So now each settlement gets a chance to build or do a civic activity because they've got the town hall. A lot of our squares are full. Snickerdoodle's got that bank in progress. I don't really know if we need to build any buildings. I don't know.
Do you want to try to set something up at Fort Sertova, or is it full up too?
Oh yeah, Fort Sertova. We could use a mill at Fort Sertova.
All right, man. Run it. Let's do it.
So yeah, I think Mitch is our resident builder. So yeah, if you go do a build structure in Fort Sertova.
Build structure. All right. You said Fort Sertova.
Yes.
And what are we building? What would you guys like to build?
We want to build a mill.
A mill. All right.
Since it's next to water.
That makes sense. All right. Here comes the old mill. Clicking Viceroy at a plus 12.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
What was that? A natural 20?
I didn't even see it come out. There we go. Okay. We got 2 mills.
Yeah. So we haven't had a crit success yet. So on a crit success, you gain 1 renown, and then it takes half the resources to build the thing. So yeah, that was a good roll. So yeah, we built a mill in Fort Sertova.
There you go. I put the mill on.
There you go, Brad.
With Brad.
That's fantastic.
That was wonderful. Okay.
So yeah, that's all of our activities. So at the end, we'll tally up all the experience, and I can do that off air, and I'll report that in the chat. And then we also get to roll for an event. So yeah, I guess I'll let Mike roll for the event.
Okay. Well, here we go.
We haven't had an event, so I think our DC is upped by 4 or 5 at this point, since we haven't had an event in the past few turns.
Thread me with a good time.
So yeah, I think normally the DC's 20. I think it's 14 or 15 right now.
It says check for Kingdom event DC 16 is what it says. But I think that's where that starts. I think if we haven't had it in a while, I think it's supposed to...
Oh yeah, that Kingdom event's are grayed out for me. It's not even showing as an option. So yeah, that's something only you can see. So if the base is 16, so I think our DC would be like 11 or 12.
All right, checking for a Kingdom event. Oh, yes. You get a Kingdom event. I will roll your Kingdom event now. This is just regular Kingdom management. This is not even like cult event stuff. This is not even Bloom. This could be anything. Boomtown. That's what I've rolled for you. Let's see. The location is the smallest settlement in your nation. That's got to be Fort Sertova.
Yeah, it's the newest
Commerce
one.
and trade booms in one of your settlements, drawing many to join the flurry of activity. This is a treasurer check. Skill is trade. I'm going to need...
Let's go all
right.
All right. What I need to do here is I need a basic trade check right now from Og, Julianus, and Tomton.
Any bonuses or... Nope, just a plus 12. Here we go.
Yeah, so before you roll that, if you go over to the modifiers tab, we do have a couple modifiers going on here. So we've got -1 circumstance from our improved lifestyle to economy checks. So that's trade. And then we've also got a -2 circumstance for Lindsay's crit failure on the read all about it.
Yeah.
But they're the same type, so we take a -2 on this check.
Gotcha. All right, I'm clicking. Here we go. Hey, I rolled a
there we go.
24
Nice.
exactly.
Let's see. For the remainder of that turn, the item bonus granted by one of the settlement structures is doubled. What is that? How does that help if the kingdom, if the event is at the end of the turn? But whatever. You also
Is that until the end of the next kingdom turn?
for the remainder of that turn, the item bonus granted by one of those. That's weird. This increase can exceed the normal. Okay. You also gain 2 resource dice next turn, which I have now given to you. So good job, Boomtown. Fellas, something else happens too, though, on the final day of your leadership week of running. You guys also get a cult event and public outburst triggers. Okay. And it does occur at Fort Serenko. The citizens of the kingdom grow particularly nervous and fearful about the spread of monster attacks, with more reports of monsters bursting out of random victims each time this event occurs. Increase the event's level modifier by 1. Let's see. This is the first time that it has occurred. Okay. So you have got your first public outburst. What I need is a politics check from the ruler. Okay. As you work to calm the nation, convincing the people that they are doing everything they can to stop this supernatural affliction. We will end with this roll.
All right, so I think the read all about it is still Lindsay.
Haven't built trust lately.
She drinking again? She in the sauce again?
Like
what's...
All right, so with that -2 on there, I'm adding 11 total to the roll.
Hey.
I put a 15 for a
And you
26.
successfully navigate this event. The citizens are somewhat comforted, and you prevent unrest from rising. But the next time this occurs, the DC will begin to go up. Public outburst. This is one of those things. This is what's going to happen during the season of Bloom. These events, those DCs are going to continue going up and up and up. Unrest will continue to grow as this occurs, as you search for a solution to the season of Bloom. Gentlemen, it was fun. I enjoyed the kingdom. Okay, what will follow now are 21 days of downtime during which you can travel your kingdom, try to figure out what the heck is going on here. Gentlemen, congratulations on barely making it through your kingdom turn. I will see you guys in episode 145.
Wait, did you say we have more of these? Fantastic.